Hey guys, Stella here. Class city is over, so now I'm just getting ready for Midori. But I did get my photo book in today. Unfortunately, there are a few mistakes, like the fact that they put the front cover on the inside cover, and that's not how it's supposed to be. And then there's some mistakes, like spelling mistakes and stuff on the back. But that's probably my fault for trying to do this at like 10 o'clock at night when I'm supposed to be getting ready for bed. But yeah, this time it's soft cover, so it's a lot more flimsy. It's not quite as nice as my other ones, but I had a coupon for it, and um, yeah, I don't have that much space here, so I'm trying to conserve what I can. So, for those of you guys that haven't seen my other photo books, their links are in the description below. I kind of just make one kind of every year. The first one I made was mainly pretty much from like 2010 to like 2013 or something like that. And then I think the last one was like 2013, 2014 or somewhere thereabouts. So this one's 2015. There's a little bit from last year, I think, that I didn't get a chance to put in the other one. Um, but this one's mostly this year's conventions like OhioCon, Colossal, Ikasu, Asen, like stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited though because it's pretty. Although they cut my head off in a couple of pictures, like just slightly, just a little bit. But they only did it for my pictures of Raven, which you'll see here in a minute. So front cover is blank. This is the real cover. Okay, I'm sorry. There's like an awful glare, and I'm trying to work around it. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do this. There we go. Better. A little bit, kind of, sort of, not really. So, I'll just do it like this. There we go. It's a little bit better. So, Cosplay 2015. Obviously, Princess Tutu, Raven, Aelita. I kind of, those are like kind of my go-to cosplays anymore. Especially because Princess Tutu is probably one of my favorites to wear just because I love to dance. So it gives me an excuse to do it. Raven's just one of my favorites to wear because she's really comfortable and she's really popular. Aelita I greatly enjoy as well, but it's just a pain to wear sometimes. So the first couple pages are all about Princess Tutu because I debuted her at OhioCon this year. This was kind of the first costume I've made using a sewing machine. My old one, anyway, because I have a new one now. But yeah, I made this one with a sewing machine. I hand made the tutu with layers of tulle, with hand gathering and pleating, and I didn't like my machine very well, but it was actually kind of fun to do. So you have me, and then you have Momoko over this way as my duck, because she's adorable, and I love this picture because she's just being a derp. Glare, go away. Alright, you know what? I don't care anymore. So you can see she's being kind of derpy. It is one of my favorite pictures. You can find all these pictures on my DeviantArt for sure. Most of them are on Tumblr, on Facebook as well, but DeviantArt for sure. And then some more pictures. I still have a glare, I'm sorry, it's because my windows and I don't really have wall curtains. But I also love this picture down here in the corner just because it's just our feet. But I don't know. I enjoy shots like that. I enjoy kind of abstract kind of things. Again, more Princess Tutu. Most of these ones are from Ikasukan. This one's actually from Anna Marathon. When I did Princess Tutu and my friend Osti as Bellossom because she's adorable. And then I have my friend Sam as my Fakir because she did a skit with me, which we won. We won Best Journeyman, so that's what that's from. And then more pictures. I think this one's from. No, those are from Ikasu and Ohio. These pages are just kind of random pages because I wanted to keep most of my pictures kind of together. This one is actually from Halloween. Momoko and I did a Halloween parade and passed out flyers. Move away from the light. Actually, toward the light. And the glare's less. Ha! I know what I'm doing. Not really. But we did the Halloween parade, so I threw together a tuxedo mask costume with some clothes in my closet, and I made a cloak. So basically, it's the same costume I used for my Phantom Bara, if you've seen that. This is M. She usually does South Night Road or Helios, so if you've seen her in some of my more recent pictures, I think I have more of her in here too, I'm not sure. And you also have Bloody Wolf Fangs, and visual songstress as Jack and Ianto, I think his name is, from Torchwood. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not entirely sure. And me is Tifa, and this is my friend Dylan. He does Vincent. I took a bunch of pictures of him, and I did some with him. So you see another one of that on this page. Again, the Halloween parade, us being derps. These are actually pictures I took. Oh, this one is. And this one, I took those. But this one is actually my friend Sam and Taka's panty and stocking. I took that picture because I did photo shoots for them. This is actually a really good memory for me because CMB Sharp from OSU, kind of a K-pop, J-pop cover group, did Mr. Mister with me for my Girls' Generation panel, and that was a lot of fun. And here's what I'm talking about. They kind of cut off my head a little bit. But I don't really care because the pictures were kind of to begin with anyway. But More Raven, this one was actually edited by one of my friends. I'm trying to remember what a CBN art is. Drunken Shinigami, I think is what it is. But More Raven. I had to include this photo because it's one of my favorites. It's kind of abstract and kind of weird, but I like it. More Raven. This one was cute because it's the one the little girl was there for a cheerleading competition at OhioCon and wanted a picture, and she's adorable. More Raven. Actually, I'm really, really happy with these ones because Momoko actually did this makeup. She based it off of what Sam had done previous for Curse Mark Raven, but she kind of did her own little twist on it, and it was a lot of fun. These ones down here are actually from a photo shoot at ASEN for DC, which was fun. Getting more Raven because I actually got a lot of Raven pictures this year. So, more Raven. Slade. More Raven. More Raven. Slade. More Raven. Because, as you can tell, I really like my Raven costume. These ones are adorable. So these ones are all from when I was visiting at her house, and her roommate has a cat. And we're like, hey, Raven, Beast Boy. It'd be adorable. And I love this picture because she actually kind of came up and booped my nose with hers, and it was so cute. But her cat was kind of being a little shit that day because I would sit down and I would try playing with her because she was playing with pencils, so I was trying to play with her, and she just kind of wandered off. So I'm like, fine, I'm going to get up. As soon as I got up, she went up to the chair and jumped in it. So, yeah. But I included this picture because cat. What are you, cat? She's got a really derpy face, but it's adorable. These are my pirate Roxas to go with Sam's pirate Axel. I had been wanting to do a costume for Roxas for a long time. I've had the wig forever, and I really love it. I didn't want to get rid of it. But actually, this is just a lot of Charlie's pants, Charlie's boots, leftover Pura fabric for my scarf thing, and then I bought a shirt at Goodwill. So, yeah, hey, classic cosplay. Yeah. And then more of those, because we're derps. And then you have Little Lost cosplay and First Blade Wielder or Visual Songstress again, as, forget what their names are. They're the two girls that played Dean and Cass in the Supernatural musical episode. I forget what their names are. I know one of them is Siobhan. I forget what the other one is. I'm a bad fan right now. And then you have M as Helios again. My friend Steph and her fiance Cody as Ponyo and Sasuke, I think is how you say it. And then, of course, you have Pumpkin being an adorable zombie when we did pictures for the Walking Dead premiere last year. And then these, this is Ellie as Princess Mononoke, well, San. And this is me as Phantom of the Opera costume with Gara because I decided to do a crossover and I thought it would be fun. But this one's one of my favorites. I just colored in his love symbol on a mask and wore basically what I wore for the tuxedo mask. But I don't know, it's just something really cool, and it kind of is based off of kind of a fanfic RP Sam and I did in high school, which was Phantom of the Opera based, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And then more zombies because I'm a sucker for zombies. Okay. This is all Yuki pictures. I bought this costume from someone online because they were getting rid of it for fairly cheap, and I've always wanted to get one. I just haven't had time to make one, so I've been pretty fortunate. It fits me pretty much to a T, so I think I just need to do a few little patches, and I'll be good. You have Momoko again as Princess Serenity because the dress is pretty and all the pretty things. And then you have the World's Angriest Ginger, Abaddon, because I got bored before Halloween and I felt like it. And then my last page is all Aelita. This is actually my odd. I met her at ACEN a couple of years ago. We've been really close ever since. And this is actually her brother, who also likes Code Lyoko. He dressed up as Jeremy, and he was really excited to see me because we hadn't actually met in person yet. We've only ever talked over Skype or phone or whatever. So, yeah. So that's my cosplay book. On the back, it does have a typo, so don't yell at me. I can't type at 10 o'clock at night apparently before I go to work. But it says, you don't have to try so hard. Never stop learning. You will get where you want to be. You can't succeed if you stop now. Focus on doing your best and not doing the best. So I've been having kind of a rough time with motivation and kind of depression. At one point, I had contemplated stopping cosplaying just because I really wasn't happy with a lot of my costumes. But I made the Try music video to kind of help combat that and to look and see where everybody else has started and even where I've started. We've all come a long way. So I put kind of some of those messages that I put in there on the back of this, so that this will always be my kind of a reminder that I can't stop now. I've gotten so much farther than I ever thought I would. Granted, awards don't really mean anything, but I have won some, especially for skits, and I'm extremely proud of that because skits are more important to me than making the costume itself. That's just because I love acting. I always have. I always will. So that's kind of more of a priority for me. But I'm also one of those kind of laid-back cosplayers. I'm not here to make costumes to compete them all the time. I make them because I want to make them for fun. So that's kind of where I go with that. I don't really, I don't use all the greatest techniques. I don't use the greatest fabrics. I just do it because I love it and I love the characters and I just want to have fun. So that's what's important to me. I enjoy competing mainly because of the people that are in it. The staff is usually fantastic. I'm actually friends with some of the staff from different conventions now. I'm friends with a lot of people that do some of the competitions, like Fuzzy Red Pants on DeviantArt. She does skits at OhioCon, so we've seen her for quite a few years in a row, so we enjoy talking to them, hanging out with them. Kangaryu Cosplay, again, great group. They were actually there when we did our first skit back in 2011, which is weird. But, we've both come a long way since then. So, we've just met a lot of people, and I've met a lot of people kind of on my own, and a lot of them are my really good friends now. Like Visual Songstress and Little Lost Cosplay, and Megan even. She was my Starfire for my skit this past weekend at Class City. I've met so many awesome people, and they're so close. They're my family, and I love them. And I don't want to let them down by stopping now, because that would be more heartbreaking than anything. Granted, if I had to stop because of money, I will, but I have plenty of costumes to last me through. I have plenty of scrap fabric to make repairs, which I need to. But, yeah, so that was my cosplay. It's not as nice as some of my other ones, but it will suffice. Mainly just for memory purposes and to show people I did things. Although I had this vision in my head, if I ever do have kids, like, Mom, what's this? Yeah. You remember what we do for Halloween every year? I used to do that all the time. But no, if I ever have kids, they're going to be the kind that cosplay too, so they'll know what it is. But, yeah, so that's that. Thank you guys for sharing a few memories with me. Reliving a few, reminiscing, because I'm old, and I do that a lot. I ramble, and I enjoy remembering things. Mainly because I forget them a lot. But yeah, so thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you guys learned something about me. Yeah, so thank you. Bye!